the On Deck podcast presented by LineStar, your top MLB Player Prop Bets for today, plus home run calls of the day alongside Tyler Wiemann. I'm Shannon Sommerville. We got some great prop bets for you. And don't worry, we're not banned for life from baseball because of placing some really bad baseball bets like the Padres infielder, Tucupita Marcano, banned from baseball. He bet on 25 Pittsburgh Pirates games while he was assigned to the team, but he was injured in all of them and lost all of those bets, Tyler. He gambled more than $150K on baseball and won just 4.3% of those bets.
Yeah, that winning percentage is hard to do. Like, if you reverse bet him, you would be an extremely elite gambler.
Good thing our track record is better than his. Although yesterday, 1-1 on our props, I let us down in, well, you know who let us down was Pete Alonso. Polar Bear Pete was frigid cold at the plate yesterday, so didn't clear on the 1.5, I believe it was bases that I took him for. So yes. Apologies if you guys tailed that one. He let us down. My other two props hit though, so should have gone with those for our main. We were 3-2 overall in our main prop bets. And so today we're looking for a little redemption on this Tuesday. I think we got it. We're using the LineStar Props AI tool to help us out. So in much better condition in our MLB betting than some people who are banned from baseball. I mean, the thought process, I mean, at this point, seeing all these lifetime bans going on and risking your entire career, it just seems like maybe not a good idea. Just think, you know?
It's pretty wild. Yeah, definitely not a great idea to especially bet on the same team that you're on. Like, that just seems crazy.
If you're going to do it, just get an interpreter, right? I'm just kidding.
Exactly. That's
today, actually, Shohei's interpreter is officially pleading guilty today in court.
Yes.
So
yeah,
looks like it's all clear. Shohei Ohtani's off the hook.
The Dodgers just put out some statement saying they're happy it's behind them, blah, 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 blah.
Blah, blah, blah. Do you follow
And now
any
Shohei
of those?
Probably at the end of the day is going to be like, hey, I bet I can get you betting by the end of the day.
Well, let's get into some bets for today. They're available on Underdog Fantasy, Sleeper, Chalkboard, ParlayPlay. We have got links to those below if you don't have those apps already, and use that promo code LineStar for a nice deposit match for yourself. And again, the Props AI tool is what we've been using this season to cash those props and help us out and find the edge in the prop market. So you can find that on LineStarApp.com as well. Let's get into today's slate. We've got some good matchups on deck for today. And Tyler, are you excited? You got a prospect coming up for the Padres, so that's always an exciting moment, I feel like, right?
It'll be exciting to see how he does. I don't know if he's like truly ready for this situation yet or not, but
we'll find out.
He gets the opportunity because we got a lot of injuries right now.
All right, so let's get into today's slate. Tyler, where are you headed for your main prop bet of the day?
I'm going to go with Dane Dunning over 5.5 Ks at plus 125. Now, on Underdog, that is down to 5. So I'll let Shannon decide if we want to go with that 5 number or the 5.5 for the giveaway. Either one is good for me. Our LineStar projection's 5. Consensus is 5.4. And I'm all right with our LineStar projection being 5 here because of the plus 125 juice on it. So the thing is that he is 12.7 Ks per 9 at home. On the road, he's 8.5 Ks per 9. So he is just way better at home in the K department, and he has been over in every single game this season at home, and he has a 27.1% combined K rate in this spot. I like Dane Dunning for the over. Not only have I bet 5.5, I also put a little bit on 6.5 at plus like 240 or something.
All right, well, we got that on Underdog Fantasy for our main picks, and we got it at 5. So we're looking for over 5. We're looking for 6 today. So for my side of that equation, I'm going with the Judge. All rise. Aaron Judge over 1.5 bases love the spot today for the Judge. LineStar's projection even has him at 3.7 bases for this. He's been over this 7 of the last 10 games on a tear. 1062 OPS versus righties. We know Judge smashes righties, and he's been on a hot streak last 7 days. A 1391 OPS today going up against Minnesota Twins righty Bailey Ober, who's giving up an 821 OPS to right-handed bats, so over 100 points higher than MLB average. And you're looking at Aaron Judge, who's top 5% exit velocity and barreled balls over the last 14 days. This game is at Yankee Stadium, of course. And I think court is in session. All rise. Aaron Judge over 1.5 bases. Already locked that one in there. And in fact, LineStar is projecting Aaron Judge to be the highest the most likely to hit a home run today as well. We might talk about it again when in home run calls. But for right now, we're going.
Judge? No way.
No way. All right. Bonus picks time. Yesterday, my bonus picks did better than my main picks. So let's just cash them all. Why don't we? Who you got for a bonus pick?
We'll go to Blake Walston for the Arizona Diamondbacks over 3.5 Ks at -110. Our LineStar projections 3.9 or 4.5. Consensus is 3.9. The Giants are striking out at 25.8% versus lefties over the last 20 games. Meanwhile, Walston so far has a 24% K rate in his 2 Major League Baseball games. While I do think that K rate is a little bit high than who he really is, I think he'll settle more in that 20 to 22 range. With the Giants striking so much and only a 3.5 line, I like the over here.
All right, I'm going to the Padres taking on the Los Angeles Angels, and I'm actually going with the Padres today, Tyler. Jurickson, Profar over 1.5 hits, runs, RBI. LineStar's projection here is 3.1, so a significant edge there. Plus, Profar's got the second best batting average in baseball at 330. In the last 7 days, that's even higher. That's at 429. Plus, this is a switch hitter that does better versus lefties, a 951 OPS versus southpaws. And in fact, he'll be going up against Patrick Sandoval, lefty for the Angels, who he's actually 4 for 5 against with 2 home runs. Love that he's batting first in the order. And I didn't know this until I looked it up today, but the Padres are actually first in batting average and hits this season, and they're still top 10 in runs and RBI. So I like the fact that we can get Jurickson and Profar just on the bases, and the Padres just doing a good job of kind of getting the batters out there, average runs. I think they'll get it against an Angels team that's not great. Plus, the wind's blowing out to left today at Angel Stadium. So I like the odds here for Jurickson and Profar to go over 1.5 hits, runs, and RBIs. Do you like my Padres pick for today, Tyler? Are you going to endorse that one?
We are 3rd in the league on runs per game when we are away. So we have 5.09 runs per game away.
Wow.
So we are away today. So I definitely like the Padres offense a little bit. I think we get a big bump up being away.
I also like Giancarlo Stanton today as well. If maybe you're thinking about maybe doing a little Yankee stacking at all. Giancarlo, another righty that does really well against right-handed pitching, especially at Yankee Stadium. Better splits at home, 857 OPS versus righties. And also Stanton's been actually top 10 exit velocity, top 5% barreled balls over the last 14 days. So he's been hitting the ball well recently. Another good candidate for a home run there at Yankee Stadium as well against a pitcher who gives up a lot of bombs. So should be interesting there at Yankee Stadium today. Not a bad way to pivot as well. But for our main ticket today, we're going with Aaron Judge over 1.5 bases plus Dane Dunning over 5 strikeouts. You can tail us if you'd like on Underdog Fantasy, or you can also find these picks. They're available on ParlayPlay, Sleeper, whatever you use. Make sure to use that promo code LineStar for up to $100 of your first deposit match. And if you haven't already, do us a huge favor right now. Make sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, comment below. As always, a comment enters you into our Prop Bets contest. If we go 2 for 2 on our main picks today, one randomly selected commenter will win $50, and we'll announce that on the show for tomorrow. Hopefully we can finally set up the money guns for this week and give out some money on the show. That's what we like to do here on the On Deck podcast. So make sure if you haven't already. It also helps us out tremendously, so we appreciate it. Now it's time for home run calls of the day. Tyler, where are you headed for a dinger today?
I gotta go to Gunnar Henderson plus 350. It hit a bomb. Our LineStar projection has him at a 23.6% chance, while Vegas has a 21.1% chance. So there is value in betting him, and I like the spot. Toronto allows the second most home runs in the league. Trevor Richards is just an opener. He's going to get Bowden Francis in long relief, who's allowing 2.5 home runs per 9. He's a right-handed pitcher, and Gunnar has a 369 ISO versus right-handed pitchers over the last 20 games. Gunnar for the bomb.
Yeah, you mentioned Toronto as a whole pitching staff gives up the second most home runs. Actually, their bullpen gives up the most, has the highest home run per 9 rate in all of baseball. So I love the spot there for the Orioles, but specifically Gunnar Henderson, who's had an unbelievable season this year. You know who else is on quite the tear? Aaron Judge. And LineStar has him as the most likely to hit a home run today, so we're rolling with it. Plus 190, so the juice not quite as good for us in terms of those wins, but 21 home runs on the year, can't argue with that, and 15 of those have come in the last 30 days. And he does better against righties. More power there. 17 of 21 home runs this season have come against right-handed pitching. Granted, he does face more righties, but 349 ISO, can't argue with that raw power stat versus righties. The highest of any batter on the main slate for today, and going up against righty for the Minnesota Twins. Bailey over 1.58 home run per 9 rate. 13th highest minimum 50 innings pitched. So Judge in a good spot. Another long shot that I like for today, Tyler, is Jurickson Profar plus 870 for a home run today. Reason being, I mean, he's a great hitter. Not necessarily the power hitter, but he does have good BVP data versus Patrick Sandoval. Granted, small sample size, but he is 4 for 5 against him with 2 home runs. So he's going to head into the batter's box with a little extra confidence. And we've got some wind blowing out at Angel Stadium today. So that might not be a bad play as well if you just want, you know, a little more payout there instead of an Aaron Judge, which probably doesn't pay out nearly as much. So what do you think?
I like the Jurickson call. I mean, he's been hitting amazing. I just can't believe what he's doing. He's literally replaced Soto and with better D.
Yeah, it's awesome. And another pitcher for today is Luis Gil. And when I think about, you're mentioning like players that have just really come into their value, I guess, in trades and stuff, Jurickson Profar being one of them. Luis Gil for the Yankees got traded by the team he's playing today, the Minnesota Twins, for Jake Cave. And he's been one of the best for the Yankees rotation. So kind of cool to see those trades.
He's been outstanding. And good news for your Yankees, Cole is starting his rehab.
Let's go. Get him back. Mm-hmm. Yankees are doing well recently, so can't be mad about that, certainly. So got that going for us. And none of our players have gotten banned for life from, because of sports betting. So we also got that going for us, although I knock on wood for that and hope that nobody else comes out. I hope I didn't.
He hasn't played a single game for the Padres this year.
True.
Right?
All right.
He's on the roster. He has not played a game. He hasn't even pinch hit. I don't even think he's been on the active roster for us.
Fair enough, but it was Padres, so of course, just had to give you a hard time either way.
I'm over here dodging bullets. God.
I had to bring the heat. Come on. This is the On Deck podcast here. We're talking about, let us know what you think in the comments. Again, a comment enters you into the prop bets contest. $50 if we both hit our main props for today. $100 if we hit both of our props plus our 2 home run calls. Got to be in it to win it. Make sure you comment below. And good luck in all of your prop betting endeavors. May your props and betting, may you be more profitable than good old Tucapita Mercano. Poor guy.
I want you to say that 5 times fast.
I had to look up the pronunciation. Not going to lie on that one. All right. Good luck, everybody. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Have a good one.
Have a good one, guys. Bye.